Good evening. I'm Cindy Fan, the Vice Provost for the UCLA International Institute. On behalf of the Regents of the University of California, I welcome you all to the 2024 Commencement Ceremony for the UCLA International Institute. Faculty, please be seated. We are here to recognize and celebrate the undergraduate and graduate degree recipients from the UCLA International Institute. One of the most valued qualities of higher education is the critical role it plays in bridging nations and cultures. The academic programs in the International Institute aim at crossing boundaries and building a global understanding from across the disciplines. They are designed to improve the students' understanding of the world and produce global citizens as the next generation of world leaders. This day marks the end of a long chapter, it's longer for some students than others, in the academic careers of these students, and we are here to congratulate all of them. Academic success is built upon the support of many people, including our world-class professors, and I would now like to acknowledge all of the faculty members in attendance today. Professor Marjorie Elaine, please stand. Professor David Kim. Professor Harold Torrance. Professor Bill Marotti. Professor Bonnie Taub. Professor Adam Moore. Professor Maggie Peters. And Professor Jennifer Chung. And of course, the support from family and friends and from different cultures and traditions is indispensable. Many of you have traveled long distances and made important sacrifices to be here today. You are the emotional, moral, and material support who have made possible the achievements of our graduates. On behalf of the students and my colleagues, I would like to thank you. The UCLA International Institute is honored to have as our keynote speaker Anne Wong. First and foremost, Anne is a proud Bruin, having graduated from UCLA in 2013, as well as being one of our very own International Institute alumni. She told me that as soon as the International Development Studies application was open, she sent in an application and was accepted. She couldn't wait to be an IDS major. Anne is also a social entrepreneur, investor, and consultant, passionate about the intersection of technology and storytelling to shift culture around topics such as mental health, education, equity, sustainability, and global poverty. When she was a senior at UCLA, Anne co-founded the socially conscious startup Enru, an online marketplace that aimed to create a positive social, financial, and sustainable impact on global communities. Enru won the first Forbes 30 Under 30 pitch competition, securing funding from investors like Steve Case, Troy Carter, and Forbes Media. Anne was named one of the youngest impact entrepreneurs, innovators to watch by Fortune in 2015. Currently, Anne has built her own consulting practice and investment fund called Pathos, which develops, invests in, and advises projects that leverage technology, such as generative AI, to make and sustain innovative impact. Her clients include Forbes, Time, P&G, General Mills, John Legend, and UCLA. And Anne is also very much involved with UCLA as she currently serves as the chair of the UCLA Alumni Board of Directors, and she sits on the UCLA Foundation Board and will begin serving as a UC Regent starting next month. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Anne Wong.
Hello, Bruins, family, friends, and my little nephews sitting up here, Ezra and Micah, who I need all of your help to recruit to be a Bruin in the future. And thank you, Vice Provost Fan, for the wonderful introduction and the warm invitation to be here today. Congratulations, class of 2024. Take a deep breath. You've arrived. You're probably sitting in your chair saying to yourself, I have finally made it to commencement. And who did they choose to speak? Yes, I realize if you put a backpack on me and put me out on campus, you'd probably think I'm a freshman, blend in. And unfortunately, I can't serenade you like John Legend, although I did try to ask. I'm not a billionaire handing you $1,000 as you walk by across stage, nor am I part of the Kelsey family. However, I do know a little bit about what it's like to be sitting in these exact chairs about a decade ago. I remember feeling excited, optimistic, honestly a little relieved that I didn't have any more finals for a little bit, but I was also a little overwhelmed. Not only by the burden of deciding what I was going to do with my life, but also by the chaos, the problems, and the challenges that I saw in the world. As an international development studies major, where are all my IDS majors out there? I had learned about the interconnectedness of humans, of culture, and of nature. But I had also discovered the complexities of the ongoing global conflicts, the limitations of equal access, and the inescapable impact of the cycle of poverty. I knew I wanted to be a problem solver, to stand up for the things that mattered most to me and change what I thought needed fixing in the world. So I turned down my dream job in DC, grabbed my best friends, and we started brainstorming. We began building Enru, an online marketplace that connected consciously minded consumers with artisans from all over the world, many who had traditionally lacked global market access. But we had no money, absolutely no experience, no investors, and no idea what we were doing. But the one thing we did know what to do was to sit down with our makers, our partners from all over the world, and ask them what they needed. We designed the company around the stories that they told us, their desires to build sustainable businesses that not only supported their families, but their community. And we began sharing these stories with anyone and everyone who would listen. So on a random Thursday, I got a call that pretty much changed our lives. The CEO of Forbes was on the other line, letting me know that Enru had been chosen out of hundreds of startups to pitch at the first ever Forbes 30 Under 30 Summit. Oh, and by the way, the pitch was in 2 days and in Philadelphia. So with our credit cards, running a little debt there, we arrived in Philadelphia by 3 p.m. on Saturday, and I found myself standing on stage in front of 1,000 people and a panel of the top venture capitalists in the nation, trying to convince them that we deserved $500,000 in funding. 2 hours later, we found out that we had won. As they handed us a check the size of a surfboard, which, by the way, no one tells you that those checks are absolutely fake and have no value to them. So somehow we found ourselves stuffing it into an Uber, trying really hard not to get kidnapped because it said $500,000 on the front. Anyways, we figured it out. But in an absolute whirlwind, we were named Forbes 30 Under 30, LA's top CEOs to watch, and gave a TED Talk all before the age of 25. And the best part was, because of this momentum, we were able to build something that truly connected people. We invested in entrepreneurs all over the world, in Africa, South America, Southeast Asia, and even here in downtown LA, while also empowering conscious consumers to make an impact in their everyday. And since my days of being a founder, as Vice Provost Van mentioned, I've been lucky enough to continue to work on solving a range of challenges, bringing technology and innovation to topics like mental health, access to education, and global equity. Even problem solving for UCLA, as the youngest and first female Asian American woman to serve as the president of the UCLA Alumni Association. Here, we've been reimagining how to better engage and meet the diverse needs of our alumni, 600,000 plus strong, all over the world, which, by the way, you all are now. I share my journey with you because it is absolutely okay if you're sitting here right now a little overwhelmed. Maybe you don't have all the answers of who you want to be, or maybe the world feels a little bit like it's on fire. I know you've endured an epidemic of loneliness and isolation thanks to COVID, seen unprecedented political unrest and polarization, continue to witness the devastation in Israel, Palestine, in Ukraine, and in Sudan. And you've seen this campus, our campus, and campuses all over the nation at the forefront of the tension between freedom of speech and safety. But do not let this overwhelm win. Fight to be a problem solver. Through all of my work, I had found time and time again that the most impactful solutions were not just deploying great tech. It wasn't the business model or great policy, although those are powerful. Rather, the foundational component to drive true change is connection. Amidst all of the chaos, the apathy, the alienation that feels so prolific today, connection is the only antidote. I challenge you to better connect, yes, with those around you, friends and family who are sitting in this room with us today, but also to connect with those that might sit across a protest line, across ideologies, across borders or political aisles. Be deeply curious about their origin story, their why. Understand what matters most to them. Ask them what keeps them up at night, and ask them what gets them out of bed in the morning. Have empathy for their past lived experiences because they make up who that person is in that moment. It is within these stories, the rich dialogue, where you can find your answers. Understanding the needs of an individual or of a community is the catalyst to truly impactful and enduring solutions. Class of 2024, specifically this class of International Institute graduates, you are more equipped than anyone else to be the next generation of problem solvers. You've studied people, languages, cultures, and the complexities of humanity. And as a result, you possess some of the most transferable and critical skills to be drivers of change. You have the ability to connect to others, understand their meaning, validate why they matter, and bridge differences. We can't control the future. We don't know what technology like AI might bring. But these are the skills, the human skills, that will remain irreplaceable and foundations to a better world. No matter what path or industry you choose, it starts right here, right now, the moment you walk out of these doors. So to the UCLA International Institute, class of 2024, thank you for having me here, for letting me share a part of my story and my why. And if you ever happen to see me wandering around campus and can actually tell me apart from a freshman, or in LA, or out in the world, please don't hesitate to stop me. I want to hear your story. about the stories you've collected and connected to through the years. This moment isn't just a start of a new chapter. It's about being the author, choosing your narrative, your plot, defining your own character, but it's also about bringing a diverse set of characters and perspectives, antagonists and all with you. This is how we build the most rich and dynamic story possible together. Congratulations, class of 2024, you've done it.
Good evening. I'm Marjorie Elaine, Associate Vice Provost of the International Institute. And first of all, I'd like to thank our wonderful keynote speaker, Anne Wang. Thank you so much for this talk tonight. At this time, I'd like to recognize our Masters of Arts students with the assistance of the chairs of the graduate academic programs. Students will be soon asked to come to the front of the stage in order of their academic program. Each student will then be called individually by name. I ask that all guests please remain in their seats during this part of the ceremony. Professional photographers are here today to help you commemorate this event in pictures, so you're asked not to leave your seats to take pictures. Thank you. The first group of International Institute students to be recognized will be those receiving the Masters of Arts degree in African Studies. And here to introduce those students is Professor Harold Torrance.
Congratulations, everybody, class of 2024. All right, so the goals of the African Studies MA program are to provide graduate students with an opportunity to engage in intensive study and research on Africa on an interdisciplinary basis. And so Africa is literally huge, and this geographic spread encompasses a massive diversity in terms of history, politics, culture, language, economics, and probably most other aspects of human life. And so, here in 2024, the African Studies program at UCLA is nearly 60 years old. And the students who are graduating today are part of a long line of scholars who have dedicated their intellectual energy to the study of Africa. And so the research of the African Studies students and faculty actually reflects the diversity that exists on the ground in Africa, and this is why it's such a fascinating part of the world to study. And so the students that are going to be graduating today have focused on a wide range of topics. So these include everything from global warming, colonialism, African social structures, African diaspora in and outside of Africa, public health, and Pan-Africanism. And so these include papers with topics or titles like Specters of Mau Mau, Hauntology and Adaptations of the Theater of Ngugi wa Thiong'o, or Third Wave Pan-Africanism, a historical analysis of the Pan-African movement and its contemporary manifestations, among many other papers that the students have worked on. And so research in the African Studies program actually looks at the past, the present, and also towards the future. And so in this way, the work of the students in the African Studies program contributes to our understanding of Africa and therefore the world. And so will the students who will be receiving their degrees in African Studies please approach the stage? All right, so Jordan Tariq Smith. Yeah, Kefale, sorry. Laurel Patricia Hubert. And Aja Whitehead. And Dylan Ashton.
I would now like to welcome Professor William Marathi, who will present the East Asian Studies Master's students.
I'm William Marathi, and it's my pleasure to introduce and commend this year's graduates of our Interdepartmental Master's Program in East Asian Studies. You did it. And I'm really glad to see you here tonight to celebrate your achievements. People can find their passions after a lot of trial and error. When those passions relate to the study of East Asia, there are particular challenges. The difficulty of the languages can be a real barrier to advancement. Finding appropriate expertise, or even the freedom to pursue certain paths of inquiry can be a challenge as well. And here in Los Angeles, deep connections to East Asia are abundant in our history and in our everyday lives. And at UCLA, we're especially proud to be the means by which members of our diverse community can take these connections in new and vibrant directions. In our program, students can find their way forward, acquiring language and disciplinary skills that in ways that meet their individual needs. They interact with doctoral student cohorts and with over 60 East Asia-focused faculty members across the university. And students tailor their programs to emphasize particular methodological and disciplinary, even interdisciplinary approaches. They can focus in depth on aspects of the region as a whole, on its dynamics in particular countries, and so forth. This individual tailoring allows us to accommodate a wide range of student goals and needs. And thankfully, we have the superb support of our staff, especially Yumi Kinoshita, our counselor, who keeps everything running as smooth as humanly possible and keeps the wheels on. This year, we are celebrating the graduation of 9 master's degree recipients, and 6 are on stage with us tonight. Others have already begun new work and training, and we congratulate them as well. Yours is a truly distinguished class. You've come with backgrounds from Virginia Beach and Los Angeles to Yokohama, Shenzhen, and Beijing, with distinguished undergraduate credentials from UCLA, University of Washington, Sweetbriar College and NYU, Sophia University in Japan, and Goldsmiths at the University of London. And many of you have faced myriad challenges. Some of you are the first in your family to go to college, let alone receive an advanced degree. You came to take advantage of the opportunities here to pursue advanced work in East Asian topics and make your dreams of future work and study a possibility. You persevered to complete your studies. You've acquired those language skills and that disciplinary knowledge. Those studies have ranged across the pre-modern to the contemporary, engaging with advanced work across the social sciences and humanities. Investigations have ranged from classical poetry and prose to trans-Pacific literature, music, and performance, from Chinese imperial women to cosmopolitan performing arts in late 30s Little Tokyo, from histories anchored in family and village to Confucian legacies, popular religio-social practices, and state prohibitions. You've thought about film and reality, about language, writing, rewriting, and identity, about performance, minority, and nation, about music, popular culture, and the state. You've analyzed contestation and transformations within constraints, otherness, openings and possibilities, legacies, and struggles. In all of this work, you're contributing your own unique voice and broadening our understanding of all the world from your perspective, now augmented with new analytical skills. And it's been a pleasure watching you refine your work and deepen your interest and discover your own ability to communicate effectively on a professional level. You've been welcome colleagues for our doctoral students and more than held your own. You've earned fellowships and grants in recognition of your achievements and in support of your next steps. You presented at academic conferences and received acclaim for your work. And you've already begun to pay it forward, even within community as peer reviewers, and especially as teaching assistants supporting our undergraduates with care and attention. Some of you are going on to advanced studies, from intensive professional language programs to doctoral work, and others may do it soon. You're ready for it all. So in recognition of your many achievements and your resilience, I want to emphasize my heartfelt congratulations. And I also want to thank you for doing your part to strengthen our program and our scholarly community with your distinguished work, and look forward to making the most of your new knowledge. It's been a pleasure to have you here, and we hope and trust you'll keep in touch with the news of your further achievements. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of East Asian Studies, I wish you all in your best future endeavors. Will the graduate students receiving a master's degree in East Asian Studies please rise and approach the podium? Weixin Lujan. Taylor Elise Shaw. Kaoru Kuribayashi. Jingjing Fan. Dongsher Zhang, who's also graduating as a departmental scholar, meaning he's earned his BA and MA at the same time. And Harry Lee, also a departmental scholar, earning his BA and MA at the same time. Congratulations, graduates.
And now I'd like to welcome Professor Bonnie Taub to the podium to introduce the graduate students in Latin American Studies.
Thank you. Hello and welcome. Vice Provost Fan, Associate Vice Provost Kim and Elaine, Keynote Speaker Wang, faculty, students, families, and friends. I'm very happy to speak with you on the occasion of commencement today. As co-chair of the Latin American Studies Master's Program at UCLA, I am proud to congratulate our students. The program is interdisciplinary, and students select 2 or 3 subjects to study. They take courses with our esteemed faculty and write research papers or a thesis about the region, which includes Mexico, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. They study languages such as Portuguese, Spanish, and indigenous languages like Nahuatl, Maya, and Quechua. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our students who approached their studies with academic rigor, curiosity, and passion, which are reflected in their capstone paper and thesis topics. Topics focused on anthropology, public health, sociology, geography, psychology, history, Spanish and Portuguese literature, urban planning, political science, among others. Some paper and thesis topics and research of this year's graduates include midwifery in Mesoamerica, birth policies in Brazil and Peru, cultural geography, history of Brazilian coffee plantations, safety of queer transit riders in Mexico, identity in Black Brazilian women, carceral systems in Latin America, dynamics of the Spanish conquest in Guatemala, tourism in Peru, agricultural technology in Brazil, literary analysis and gender performance, slavery in the Caribbean, colonial and indigenous Mexico. Our 2024 graduates plan to continue their studies in doctoral programs or work in educational or business sectors or with nonprofit organizations. Our students have adapted and been flexible during the years when the coronavirus required transition to online or hybrid learning and then back to in-person, and during other challenging times on campus. Our graduates have grown as scholars and people, and through this rite of passage today, we commemorate your immense accomplishments. I want to convey how impressive your achievements are. The faculty, staff, and I are proud. We are proud to be your professors and mentors. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations to you and your families as we celebrate you, the class of 2024. Thank you. Will the graduate students who are receiving a master's degree in Latin American Studies please rise and approach the podium? Christian Reyes, congratulations. Cesar Ovando, congratulations. George Obispo, congratulations. Emma Rackham, departmental scholar, earning her BA and MA, congratulations. Alyssa Nessie Rocha, congratulations. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you.
Good evening. I am David Kim, Associate Vice Provost of the International Institute. At this time, I would like to recognize our Bachelor of Arts students with the assistance of the chairs of the undergraduate academic programs. I would like to welcome Professor Adam Moore to the podium to present our undergraduates who are majoring in International and Area Studies program.
Thank you, David, and welcome everyone. I am proud to present this year's International and Area Studies program graduates. International and Area Studies is an interdisciplinary program that develops an understanding of international processes within specific regional contexts. It offers 4 majors: Latin American Studies, European Studies, Asian Studies, and African and Middle Eastern Studies. Our students take courses across the humanities and social sciences while focusing on the culture, politics, and economics of particular regions and countries around the world. Many of our students have also taken advantage of study abroad in international internship opportunities at UCLA. All majors culminate in a capstone seminar that explores a particular issue in depth. Seminar topics this year included fact and fiction in debates about global China, chocolate and coffee in the Americas, and the politics of victimhood nationalism. As you might imagine, in recent years, our students have chosen a variety of career paths. Some have ended up working for the government, including at the State Department and the White House. Others have jobs with non-governmental organizations, and many now work for private companies in both the US and abroad. Others have continued their studies in fields of law and international studies. And we look forward to seeing the paths that this year's graduates pursue. So without further ado, I am pleased to announce their names. Would the, I think, Asian Studies we'll start with, come to the podium, please. Asian Studies graduate. Katie Lee. Jihao Chen. Colleen Kuhl. Anna Feng. And would the Latin American Studies graduate please come forward? Javier Alvarez Arellano, magna cum laude. Congrats to all the IAS students.
I would now like to welcome Professor Margaret Peters to the podium to present our undergraduates who are majoring in global studies.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Professor Margaret Peters. I'm the Chair of Global Studies, and many of your students had me as their markets and resources teacher who never, ever can get her text set up right on the first, second, third, fifth, 17th try, and I still can't do it. I want to give a warm welcome to all the families and friends here today supporting our students. Before I call the students' names, I want to say a few words about our program and our students. First, you might be wondering, what is global studies? This program seeks to understand what has caused globalization and what are the ramifications of it. It's an interdisciplinary program, which means students took classes from professors in all sorts of departments, including economics, political science, sociology, anthropology, geography, languages, and culture. And they had to do problem sets, deconstruct the meaning of text, and learn a new language. Most of the students had an opportunity to go abroad for the summer and learn in places like Paris, The Hague, and Tokyo. At the end of the program, they wrote a long research paper, a thesis, or participated in an internship. The program has been made possible by the hard work of all the faculty, Hannah Appel, Ali Badad, Lori Hart, David Kim, Bob McCann, Eric Min, Shana Potts, Teja Parasher, and along with wonderful lecturers like Steve Zipperstein. And of course, the most important people, and the people who our students probably interacted with the most, are our advisors, Sandy Valdivioso and Liz Alvarez. They literally could not have completed the major without Sandy and Liz. Now let me talk about the reason we're here today, the students. This group of students is just simply amazing. Most of them started college in 2020 from their bedrooms, which was not exactly what they had in mind. They missed the first year of college, all the normal experiences of going to football games, basketball games, hanging out with their friends, and yet they came back to campus stronger and more excited to go to college than ever, willing to wear a mask, and if you vaguely remember, we all had to spin that tube for like weeks on end to check for COVID all the time. And yet they've thrived. Many here are double majors or took on a minor. As you will hear shortly, many of them will receive university or departmental honors. 25 wrote senior research papers, 15 wrote very long theses on everything from the future of governance of space, the use of international courts to prosecute war crimes in Ukraine, and the development of South Korean soft power to issues here at home, like employer-employee relations between Filipino domestic workers and their employers. 22 took on internships in the policy realm, including at the State Department, in businesses, including in Hollywood at NBC Universal and beyond, and in nonprofits worldwide. They presented their research to faculty and deans from across the campus during undergraduate research week. They've won awards, including the UCLA Keck Humanistic Inquiry Undergraduate Research Award, the Dean's Prize for Excellence in Research and Creativity Award, and from the Undergraduate Research Conference on the European Union. As you can see, this group of students is simply wonderful, and I'm so glad that I've gotten a chance to know them, and I can't wait to see what they will do next. Now, will the undergraduates majoring in global studies please rise and approach the podium? Yuvika Maheshwari, summa cum laude. Adele Benson. Siobhan Lewis. Veronica Anna Zanem, summa cum laude.
Thank you.
Lucinda La Hong Kovach. Lauren Felicia, cum laude and departmental highest honors. Simone Bayan, departmental highest honors. Minji Wu, departmental highest honors. Leah Damas. Carla Beatrice Courtney Romero. Hiba Fatima. Ahmad Fatima Syed. Elsa Cooney. Natalia Hernandez Martinez, departmental highest honors. Angelica Castelli. Ricky Fu, sum cum laude. Sophie Silva, cum laude.
Good job.
Catherine Donahue. Alexa Pepametoglu, summa cum laude, departmental highest honors. Abigail Creighton, magna cum laude. Jasmine Castaneda. Munisha Wanehaipa. Nadia Mecki. David Pan. Misha Gurginian Hall, departmental highest honors. Amanda Wyan. Layla Sumilang, magna cum laude. Ashtrita Kaula, cum laude, departmental highest honors. Veronica Reyes, departmental highest honors. Hao Chen Hei, magna cum laude. Sahir Alvi, cum laude, departmental highest honors. Nehan Mundawi. Shreya Kulipara, magna cum laude. Anushka Kathri Van Van, summa cum laude. Tatiana Zinn, cum laude.
Yeah, Tati!
Sydney Stuckman, summa cum laude. Ava Bogart. Nina Williams. Sarah Kusa, Departmental Highest Honors. Constanza Montemayor, cum laude, Departmental Highest Honors. Jonathan Stewart Valenzuela Mejia, Departmental Highest Honor. Andrea Nunez Guido. Clara E. Shorts, cum laude. Ariel Dardashti, cum laude. Eduardo Sandoval, summa cum laude. Caden Colassi. Riley Hagan Oliveira. David Matthew Espinoza, summa cum laude, Departmental Highest Honors. And last but not least, Gaogan Lee. Will the student from Asian Studies come up? All right. Joseph Lee Kim.
For our final presentation today, Professor Jennifer Chun.
It is my honor and privilege to recognize the graduates in International Development Studies. You are the last group of graduates to walk this stage, and I always think last but not least. I love this moment of being able to see all of you and to be able to congratulate you in front of your family, friends, the faculty, and your peers. International Development Studies is an interdisciplinary program of study that really seeks to deepen students' understanding of the complex dynamics and processes that have produced unequal socioeconomic circumstances around the world. Our program's scholarly excellence is anchored in the disciplinary strength of our diverse faculty, as well as the rich motivations of our diverse student body. Our classes reflect broad theoretical and empirical perspectives on the importance of theory and history, decolonization, culture and power, political economy, and climate change. Our capstone seminars provide students with specialized knowledge and research expertise about a range of topics, from how to make sense of conflict-ridden geopolitical and historical transformations in specific countries and regions, to why community-based approaches to fostering equity and justice matters in democratizing development. You know, I often brag that our IDS students are among the very best at the university and the very best in the world. And I feel like I've taught at many different institutions, and I can say that with confidence. We really attract high-achieving students who are motivated to do independent research, but also contribute actively and energetically to campus and community life. This past year, 8 students took on the ambitious challenge of completing honors theses on a range of topics, from financial regulation in India, to migrants from Cote d'Ivoire in France and Italy, to refugee violence on the Eritrea-Ethiopian border, to historic social movements such as the Living Wage campaign in LA and Black Lives Matter. IDS supports the Global Development Lab, which is independently run by students and also supports an innovative project incubator program. And alongside these academic pursuits, I am truly in awe and always inspired and deeply humbled by how IDS students are willing to embrace the challenge of the difficult questions and the urgent challenges that face us every day. And each year, like the prior, seems more unprecedented than the past. You know, for students who teach me every day what it means to see contradictions in your face, to really think about how we hold our institutions, our leaders, our values, put them front and center, and ask the difficult questions. And I think we heard from Ann Wang also that this is a tradition that far precedes you. We have gone through tumultuous times this past year, and your determination, your steadfastness, and really demanding that we hold to our principles and that we hold each other accountable to the kind of world we live in. And I can't tell you how many times students came into my office and told me what it means to really keep each other safe as we think about how to forge ahead and the many challenges that we're facing. You know, so as we continue to face this world mired by deepening inequality, food and housing, employment insecurity, the violence and displacement of war, militarism, and genocide, climate change and ecological injustice, just to name a few. The IDS program and all of the faculty and students I know take pride in the intellectual vibrancy and resiliency of our program and really tackling these challenges both here in Los Angeles and around the world. Congratulations to the graduates of 2024. So will the undergraduate students majoring in international development studies please rise and approach the podium? Surya Balasubramanian. Eva Christiana Casas. Rita Dahi, summa cum laude. Mariam Tooney. Maiza Ali, cum laude. Colette Lara Kevorkian. Jordan Fredalusas. Ru Ying Yu. Qingwen Huang. Nathan Allen Ong. Crystal Tai Trin, summa cum laude. Brennan Elizabeth McConnell Greiner, magna cum laude, honorable mention, IDS Activist Award. Dharma Dorazio. Heather Tran. Dana Melissa Castro Galindo, summa cum laude. Yu Tong Dai. Lucero Sanchez, cum laude. Angelina Kim. Melody An, cum laude, departmental highest honors, honorable mention, IDS Academic Award. Jun-Woo Kim. Oh, don't forget your picture. Hao Wen Gang. Radhika Mehra. Aaliyah Christina Schreiber de la Torre. Ashraf Malik. Brenda Susana Ibarra Garcia. Julian Cyrus Pierce, cum laude. Mugita Kurosaki. Joanne Shin, cum laude. Jia Hua Xu. Cadwin Lethlane. Liliane Juret. Yu Ing. Andrea Henao Cortez. Donia Golanit Nobaharistan. Avantika Panchapakesan, Departmental Highest Honors, Honorable Mention IDS Academic Award. Sahara Norman. Kiara Okuwaki. Fuka Ohashi. Michael Walid Sabak, magna cum laude. Mohammed Mido. Salama Salama, cum laude. Arad Badi. Ellie Bruder, summa cum laude. Avital Peled. Alban Martinez, Departmental Honors, IDS Activist Award. Kaylin Kwan. Ziba Adil, summa cum laude, Departmental Highest Honors, IDS Academic Award. Eva Kwiatkowski, Departmental Highest Honors. Ria Shivanand, magna cum laude, Departmental Highest Honors. Denise Godinez Garcia. Tatiana Koremian. Elvia Mendez. Jennifer Pando. Alyssa Ann Kelly. Bisala Elizabeth Amudipe. Lauren Josette Marie Vigneron. Sophie Virai. Sophie Shabaro. Jalen Lewis Hobbs. Francis Woods, Departmental Highest Honors. Ben Clarson. Kristen Marie Berry. Francesca Vaneri. Kira Grace Presley, cum laude. Olivia Carmen Cervantes Llamas. Elias Barrick, cum laude. Maricruz Soberanes. Yasmina Jinmei Howell Young, cum laude. Nathan Klassen. Benjamin Collier, summa cum laude. Danny Castro. Jonathan Mister. Edward Garcia. Harutian Yengoyan. Thomas Juan Vasquez. Sarah Grace Wiggins. Cade Carter, cum laude. Amy Benitez Aguirre. Gabriela Ambar Lopez. Emily Anderson. And Hayden Nelson. Congratulations.
Well, what do you think? If UCLA is the #1 public university in the United States, and if the International Institute students are the best at UCLA, you're looking at the best of the best. And by the way, I love those dance moves. And your cheering was not bad either. Thank you. Before we conclude tonight's ceremony, I wish to once more extend our appreciation to all of you who have contributed to the success of our students and helped to make this event possible. I would like to thank our faculty, and especially the entire commencement staff, including our truly wonderful academic counselors, as well as our external relations, multimedia, communications, and administrative staff from the International Institute. Please give them a big hand. Special thanks also to Christophe Boll, tonight's amazing organist, for the wonderful music he provided for us. And I'd like to thank Anne Wong once again for her wonderful, inspiring speech. Thank you, Anne. Before we end the ceremony, I would like to ask that family and friends continue to remain in your seats until the recessional has completed and all graduates have exited Royce Hall. But there's one more thing to do, two more things to do. At this time, I would like to ask our students to once again stand. As we know, these students could not have made it this far without the unwavering support of their friends and family. Graduates, please acknowledge your guests here tonight with a big round of applause and appreciation. And now, to signify your status as a graduate of the UCLA International Institute, please move the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left. Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations once again, and best wishes to you all in all your future endeavors. Congratulations.